What's going on, Sunshine? Thank you so much for your love and support. We're going to go ahead and get into this message. Now, I do feel like there are a lot of things you're refusing to see about an individual around you. Spirit is wanting you to pay attention to someone being an emotional vampire, emotionally dumping their problems on you. You may end up feeling drained or tired after you get done dealing with this person. Someone is also dealing with a lot of chaotic energy. So I don't know if this person, some of the things that they're going through, it could be chaotic and they're telling you about their problems and it's draining, or if some chaotic energy may be coming your way. But you're refusing to see things for what they really are. Spirit is wanting you to remove those rose colored glasses. I do feel as if isolation, self isolation, you could feel alone in your situation. You could even be going within and thinking about things. The 25th. But I also feel as if someone around you, you're not able to see, or you're not utilizing discernment when it comes to that individual feeling alone. Even if they have a lot of friends, even if they are in a room full of people, someone feels lost. They're looking for love. And this could even be looking for love in all the wrong places. Now, I do see an individual making a dedicated effort to gain clarity in the situation. And I feel like you may be trying to wait, get clarity about a situation before you make a decision. But things are about to shift, things are about to change. I was just listening to your playlist, and the song, the energy from the songs that I'm picking up on, this is happening currently in real time. The spirit is also wanting you to pay attention to the fact that someone you are connected to, there are a lot of differences within the connection between the two of you, but also there's differences when it comes to spiritual practices and or beliefs. This person could be very vague about their spiritual or religious beliefs, but you know where you stand when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to your rituals that you may practice, your religious beliefs, seeking the truth. I do feel like an individual is going to open up and tell another person what's on their mind. Spirit said, just breathe. Okay. Now, the song that's playing is B.I.B.I. So it lets me know, again, that there is some type of chaotic energy. It's given the 5 of Wands energy. Bottom of the deck, you just having to breathe through this thing. Now, that's giving the feeling of there being sighs. Again, feeling drained. But the truth that you have been seeking, it's beginning to unfold, unravel right before you. I do feel as if two individuals may share differences of opinions. But I also feel as if some of these issues and things that may be coming up, it's like layers and layers of truth that an individual is starting to realize, which also lets you know the depth of the deception. Even if this is something where you realize your old beliefs, they don't have any validity to stand on. This seeking the truth is you being tired of someone else telling you what the truth is, telling you what to believe, telling you what to do and how to do it. And you seeking out that information for yourself, even someone telling you how to heal along your spiritual journey. And definitely if you have somebody who is trying to tell you what you should believe in, you're in a place now where you're seeking the truth for yourself. But in seeking the truth, it brings B.I.B.I. Now, somebody is not getting any sleep. Someone may be looking older than they actually are. Okay. So, seeking the truth. Sacral chakra. Now, do pick up on an individual who they're trying to figure out the truth about an individual's my chart or past sexual history. I'm also picking up some of you guys are seeking the truth when it comes to your passions, your desires. What is it that you want? Creative pursuits. Sadness and isolation. Now, feeling of success and growth. Okay, pick and choose your battles wisely, honey, during this time. You do have a well-deserved reward that is headed your way. And I feel like that's exactly why a lot of you guys have detached. But you're choosing your battles, okay? I do see you paving the way for success in your life. And you may be looking back at how far you have come. Now, also, I'm picking up on the fact that you do not shy away from adversity or conflict. You may even sense conflict. But Spirit is like, look, pick and choose, especially if it's 3 against 1. I do pick up on there being this confidence because you have gotten thus far. You have survived. But what you are up against or headed towards, Spirit is like, look, pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay, seeking the truth. July may be significant. February or March, 723. But look at how far you have come. So let's find out. Seeking the truth. Somebody also just want to know like who an individual is in a relationship with or who somebody is sleeping with. And another individual, if you are in a relationship, it's not about who your partner is sleeping with, but it's more so about you feeling a sense of your partner detaching from you. There may be differences in an individual's desire sexually or their sex drive. I also feel as if someone's partner may be dealing with some sadness or some depression. I do feel as if someone is isolating their partner sexually. And I guess maybe you wouldn't necessarily call it isolation, but they ain't coming up off nothing. Feels like this is an individual who they may not have even had sex with their partner since July. Despair. These 2 card combinations, first thing I heard is somebody seeking truth, but you can't handle the truth. An individual wants the truth, but they can't handle the truth. It could bring embarrassment. The things that an individual has done behind someone's back. Marriage. Okay. I do see individuals who are in relationships purchasing new things. Like somebody is looking at all of the things that they have acquired, their assets, material possessions. Message of concern. So someone is in despair. There's a message of concern when it comes to, and this could even be someone's sexual health, A Taurus may be significant. This is not the journey, the path that an individual wants to be on. And I also feel like for some of you guys, this path that you are on when it comes to success in your life, when it comes to growth, this is unfamiliar territory for you. You're climbing up the ladder. So there's despair, message of concern, individual seeking information pertaining to a sexual relationship, someone's creative pursuits. Some of you guys are in a position where you're just asking yourself, like, damn, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I like? What am I passionate about right now? And you may struggle with finding that creative pursuit, finding that hobby, finding something that you like. And every time you really sit back and think about it, you go within. It's like you may begin to kind of feel like, damn, do I know what I want? And that's concerning. Expectation. Somebody is expecting an individual to be sad, to be lonely. Look at this, your gift. Look how far you have come. Spirit wants you to utilize your gift, mastery of your gift. And a lot of you guys have mastered your gift. So there could be a little boredom there. Your gift is going to make room for your blessings and abundance, honey. Wealthy. I do pick up on someone being in a position of power. Things are changing. Texas may also be significant. Someone could have an 817 area code also. I do pick up on an Aquarius, an individual being born in the month of August. And when it comes to business, your career, you're going to see success in those areas. Your milestones, how far you have come. You got a well-deserved reward headed your way, but Spirit is wanting you to say, look, pick and choose your battles. Some stuff is not worth a response. Some stuff ain't worth you getting upset about. Because where you were headed, you have a well-deserved reward. But Spirit is also wanting you to learn to detach from some people, some situations. Sometimes you have to learn how to detach when it comes to work relationships. Because somebody around you ain't nice. Okay. No matter how well they try to act as if everything is all good, they not nice. But what's going to make room for your blessings and abundance is your gift. And that has been coming up a lot lately. If you are just talking to somebody, you just met somebody that you are interested in, you guys may be wanting to date, make sure you ask questions, and don't just ask questions. You need facts, okay? Especially when it comes to this person's sexual health. Despair. February 14th is significant. Someone is also born July 5th. And someone is born March 28th. So somebody is a Aries. And someone could also be born in 88. It's confirmation this message is for you or somebody that you're connected to. But see, the expectation is that an individual is sad. Just a little side note. If you are sexually active, there's an individual who they have some sexual secrets. And I feel as if this person could be infecting others. So it could be a situation, what I'm picking up on is a situation like This woman goes, finds out, she gets tested, finds out that she has something. She goes back to the guy, tells the guy, right? She's expecting for him to be sad, for him to distance himself, but it doesn't feel like that. And it could even be shared via message, like text message. Child. Mm, okay. That's on a low vibrational scale. And I just feel like with this card, the way it was turning, spirits like, we not about to be even picking up on that or even talking about that kind of energy with individuals who are not being honest with their sexual histories. Okay, so just make sure it ain't you. And y'all good. All right. Because this chick is expecting the man to be upset and he ain't upset, ain't sad. It's like he already know he didn't got over it. And if old girl seeks the truth, she may come to the realization that it's not the first time. Okay. We don't mind our business. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Out in the open. It's out there. The truth that you're looking for. But again, Spirit is saying, can you handle that truth? Okay, can you handle it? Usher is significant, or you could end up hearing an Usher song, or a Libra is significant. Okay. And I also feel like someone is wanting to know more, like why individual they're seeking outside of themselves for validation. Like someone wants attention that they're not getting. And I think that person may be struggling with the fact that they are not getting attention from the world. So you could end up having a conversation with that person trying to figure out, okay, why are they seeking validation outside of themselves? And this could even be something, baby, if it's your situation, you asking yourself, why are you seeking validation outside of yourself? Why are you seeking attention from the world? Yeah. Five of Wands. Ladies, you know, you may feel like you are a target, especially when it comes to individuals of the opposite sex. There's something about you or something you're communicating that makes you a target for these individuals. You may be attracted to individuals who they are sad, they're lonely, they're isolated, or at least that's what you expect. Honey, only to find out the bitch got rabies, fleas, child, open sores, and got a whole fucking family. Right? Look at you. You see a little puppy. You look. And you want to help. You want to seek the truth. You want to know more. You show them a little attention. Mm-hmm. You show them concern. Try to figure out why everybody turn their back on them. You know, you meet these people and you want to know more. Curiosity. Yeah, but when you find out the truth. If you're dealing with an Aries, that person, that's a low vibrational hairy. Okay. Someone may be hairy. There's a low vibrational Aries. The name Harris could also be significant, or Harris County. This Aries, this is someone who is struggling to find balance or some type of control within their life. This could even be controlling their desires, their sexual desires. This person is definitely going to show concern for you. And look what come out. 5 of down swords. 3-5 could be significant. 228 could be significant. Somebody could be born 2-4 also, or on the 24th. Now, you will end up meeting a divine masculine for my ladies. And you could be expecting this person to play mind games. I feel like this masculine is very sharp, very intelligent. But I'm also picking up on like that person needing to cut someone off. They're not fully giving their attention to the connection. May 28th could be significant also. Could be anything from a birthday, anniversary, court date. Okay. But I do feel like someone's expectations will be changing. 7 of Swords. You have the gift of knowing when somebody is lying, especially when it comes to what they're taking care of, what they're willing to provide. Somebody claiming to be a provider and they're not. Oh, honey. And who's stealing? Somebody trying to steal your damn gift, child. And those of you that are gifted, you don't have to take anything that's not yours. God will make a way. He will make room for you, putting you in that King of Pentacles energy. In order for you to grow, you may also have to cut someone off. I do feel like someone's seeking the truth, and you may find out the truth about a fire sign woman. Especially if this is an Aries. This person likes to play mind games. It's like you were expecting that from that individual. And you may actually feel sorry for them. This sad and isolated card, you may feel sorry for them. This is somebody who's never really had friends. They've always stayed to themselves. They're an introvert. It's no excuse for their fucking behavior, though. This is also someone who eats their emotions. Chill. And that's behind closed doors. Somebody is desperately seeking some attention. Okay. You may end up receiving a message of concern for those of you that are business owners. Those of you when it comes to your creative projects. I do feel as if you may need to address those concerns. This could even be like time sensitive. Okay. Spirit is wanting you to stay in the here and now. Don't let your mind play tricks on you or games when it comes to your expectations. You got to be on point. But I also feel like you may find out somebody is trying to steal your ideas, especially those of you who like you could be getting royalties off of some of your ideas. Okay. And when you find out, if you backtrack, you may find out that it's a fire sign who has been doing it all along. Sound like to me, some of y'all may have a lawsuit. Those of you who are business owners. Like that person lied to help them to grow in business. And Spirit could even be telling you, pick and choose your battles when it comes to that person. What's the point of arguing or confronting that person now? If it's about going to court and getting your coin, get your money. 717 is a confirmation. Get your money. Don't let nobody play with your money. Okay. But go the right way. Go the legal way. Do what you got to do. Dot your I's, cross your T's. Because someone thought you were a target. honey. Somebody thought you was by yourself. That's what they was expecting. What you say? Bitch, I'm stomping with the big dogs. With the who? With the big dogs. Look at this. Can't let go. Take my time. Love faces. Tell me if you still care. A rose by any other name. You are not alone. That's your playlist. Hold on. There you go. It's your playlist. Okay. Okay. You can cut it up. Can't let go. So it's some shit Spirit can't let go of. Spirit want to take their time, honey. Take them through there. Take them through there. Now, what is that situation when it comes to love faces? Chill. Would an individual still care if someone is celibate? And if an individual is trying to, again, seek the truth pertaining to who an individual is sleeping with, I feel like with your playlist, I'm picking up on like a spirit guide saying like an individual needs to take their time when it comes to who they're sleeping with. Okay. But I also am picking up on another individual being celibate, but someone being in their bedroom or, like trying to find out information pertaining to who they're sleeping with. But that person is celibate. Confirmation, especially if you have a rose, honey. That is a confirmation to the message. Thank you so much for your love and support, darling. All I know is somebody all up in your business trying to figure out what you got going on in your bedroom. Okay. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye, boo.